We're closing in on the end.
We are.
We are. It's time for the penultimate episode of Love Live Sunshine. Not the penultimate episode of this, because we will have to do the movie at some point, so.
Yeah, now we're going to be waiting on this movie and the Sailor Moon movie, and we're going to have to do something in the meantime.
Which at least, like, the good thing about this is that we don't have to wait for the movie for that long, because like there's at least a set release date of when that movie's coming out. Unlike the Sailor Moon ones, where it's still like, who knows? But yes, hello, welcome to episode 25 of Jared and Al Watch Love Live Sunshine. I'm Jared, the Sandladium.
Hi.
The late hi.
I was drinking orange juice. I'm sorry.
It's fine. And we're here to talk to you about season 2, episode number 12, called The Sea of Light, or just Sea of Light, not the there.
I mean, it could be a the.
Never. And this is the big episode. It's finally time.
We're here at Love Live.
The Love Live finals have finally snuck up on us. It's time to put up or shut up. It's time to turn that zero into something. Because
hopefully not a bigger zero.
Hopefully not a bigger zero. Because this is the culmination of everyone's hard work.
It is. I'm proud of them.
Everyone's proud of them.
It's true. They're good eggs. All of them.
I believe we start this episode with Chica looking at the score sheet from very early on. From their first
the
Tokyo.
Zero.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we head off to Tokyo.
Tokyo!
Because that is where the finals are being held at the Akiba Dome, which is technically just the Tokyo Dome, but they don't call it that here.
It's the Tokyo Dome!
The place where baseball and then, like, big wrestling shows happen. Also Love Live.
And Baby Battle.
And Baby Battle.
Mm-hmm.
And just all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
There was once an empty arena match held at the Tokyo Dome once from wrestling.
What does that mean?
It means there was no fans in the arena, and it was just two wrestlers wrestling on like the baseball field. It was like legitimately fantastic.
Did they mean for this to happen?
Yeah. It was booked like that. Yeah.
Why?
Because the promotion they did this is called DDT, and they're more of like a comedy-based promotion.
Okay.
They're able to book the Tokyo Dome, and they thought, what better way to use the Tokyo Dome than to make it an empty arena match? Because who else is going to do that?
Oh my god.
And one of the wrestlers in it is like legit tough man, like mixed martial arts legend, and like actual like legend in pro wrestling as well, Minoru Suzuki, who basically his character is like he's very like serious and tough and just like beat the shit out of you. But also he'll just do comedy matches as well at random points. So he obviously he's like in this empty arena match, which featured like them fighting on the baseball field, fighting through like the backstage or like the locker rooms area, and then at one point it turned into like a baseball game.
Oh my god.
It's really good.
You know what I just realized?
Yeah.
So we're in Tokyo.
Yes.
And Tokyo! We forgot to mention last episode. And what makes me think of this is that last time we were in Tokyo, not last time, but one of the times we were in Tokyo, Rico bought a bunch of like trashy novels.
Yes.
We forgot to mention last episode about her getting called out on them by like
right.
her classmates who were like, "You really helped us with our uniforms with these books," and she's like,
"What are you talking about?"
And she's like shoving it up her sleeve.
And then someone calls her out on it like this time. Isn't it like I think it's like Yoshiko or someone's like
I think it's Yoshiko.
Like, oh, are you gonna go buy some trashy novels while we're here?
Yeah, it's Yoshiko.
Which is real good.
It's really, really good. So yeah, we're all exploring the Tokyo in preparation for Love Live.
Mm-hmm. The first thing we do is go to the shrine. They pray for good fortune and winning Love Live. I like how like everyone else is like they're being very general about it. And she's like, "Yo, just let us win Love Live. Like that'd be rad. Just please." They go by a bunch of like the placards that have like messages on them, and there's like quite a few of them that are from girls from Uranohoshi. Yeah, who came and like, we hope Aqua wins Love Live. And then also they get like also like the Stardaling thing of like, oh, there's other girls who have gone here, like other idol units who are like, we want to win Love Live, which like, if there is, I think like kind of one detriment to the series, is that especially for like the finals, you don't really see like anyone else, like even like just other groups in general, like outside of Saint Snow, like there's no real like, I guess
competition.
Yeah, competition amongst like, especially for a finals. It's just like, hey, we get to see Aqua perform, and that's it. Which is kind of a bummer, but like also like, I get it.
Yeah,
it'd be kind of hard to introduce like all these other like groups last minute, but it is what it is.
But that Shrine is like super stoked that Love Live is happening because they're like, everybody's gonna give us money.
Well, also it's like it's kind of like a pilgrimage point too, because I think we talked about this earlier, but
the original Love Live.
Yeah, it's a big place in the original Love Live. One of the members of Muse worked there, so like obviously it would be well known at this point. But also,
so they're just loving it.
Oh yeah, it's like a win-win. It's like, oh, Love Live's in town. Also, we can just, it's like a place where people can come. They know about it. It's like Birdman rubbing his hands gif. But before they leave the shrine, Saint Snow is there and like, yo, what's up? We're here to root you guys on. Which you're like, why did they come all the way to Tokyo just to hang out? It's like, they came to support them.
Well, I didn't realize it at first. I was like, they're really far from home and they're still in their school uniforms, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so they came to support Aqua because they're pals now.
Good.
And the Hingley is just like, you better win or I'm going to beat you up.
Ruby's like, I will.
We're going to do our bestie. Come on.
I love this too.
And I like how like they do like a lot of callbacks this episode, specifically with how Sarah like goes up to Chica and's like, so you guys remember like the first time we came here, like you mentioned that you wanted to win Love Live, or at least like you wanted to understand like why people would want to win Love Live. Like, is that still the case? Like, why have you figured out why exactly you want to win? And that kind of becomes like the sticking point for this entire episode, where Chica has to figure that out and also like ask everyone else, which I think is a good thing, specifically because like that has been a thing for Chica just throughout this entire series of like trying to find the reasons for like why she wants to do this, why she wants to win, why she wants the group to succeed, and like getting that last final like, all right, okay, do we actually have this all figured out, or are we just kind of here just for the sake of being here? And I think
we unfortunately don't get Leah backflipping over everybody this time.
Man, if only. This will motivate you to win. You go backflip over all of you. So they go back to like the end they stayed at the first time they were here, and everyone's just kind of like on edge a bit because like it's the night before the big performance, and you're gonna have nerves and butterflies and all that sort of stuff. Like, that makes sense. But they have like they basically do like a callback to like the again like the first time they're there, and have like a big pillow fight just like get everyone's like nerves off, just get them all calmed down, and kind of just be like, hey, let's just be ourselves and figure it and just have some fun, and whatever happens tomorrow happens. And also like Chica and Rico like kind of like hang out a bit afterwards, and they're like, what if we all just like kind of go do our own thing tomorrow, and then we'll meet up at the stadium, and then we'll just go from there. Like just like let everyone have like a breather, get whatever off their shoulders or chests, their backs, whatever. Just have some time to like reflect and everything, and then we'll go from there.
I'm still surprised they didn't get kicked out at the Sin.
Yeah, because they were loud as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So like that kind of becomes like a juxtaposition of like, so we see everyone else kind of do their own thing, and also it is parlayed with Chica going up to them and being like, so do you want to win?
Why do you want to win?
Yeah, what do you want to win? I'm probably gonna forget like just different people's like where they were and everything, but obviously she asked Rico. Rico's like, yeah, let's do this, and Rico goes back to her school, to the original school, Otonokazaki. I probably just completely butchered that because I haven't thought about it in a while. Let me get like an actual Otonokizaka. There we go.
Because Riko's one of the last ones to show up at the end.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's the first time. It's technically the first time she's gone back to that school since the beginning of the entire series when she moved here. So, and she plays the piano.
The piano.
What else does everyone else do? Yoshiko just like hangs out on a bridge, and I like when she gets like, "Hey, do you want to win?" And Yoshiko's like offended, like, "Yeah, of course I do. Why would you ask that? Come on, that's why we're here, right?"
This is where Mari yells, "Shiny!"
Also, Yoshiko yells, "Yohane!"
Yohane!
Oh yeah, Mari is also on a bridge and she yells "Shiny." This is where you mentioned that she's just a closet Shiny fan.
She loves Shiny.
I believe Ruby just goes to like an idol store and just hangs out.
She does. And she's basically saying that like it helped give her confidence and it helped give her friends and it helped her get closer to her sister and all that. So
Kanon goes to like the beach, which makes sense. She's the water girl.
She is going to live under the sea from now on.
She is. What does Hanamaru do? My first thought would be like, hey, she's gonna go eat. But I don't remember.
Hanamaru would either eat or go to a bookstore or something.
Yeah. And then Daya does something as well. I want to say she goes to the shrine.
Yeah, because she has her own specific placard that she puts up.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah. That's right. Okay, and then that leaves Yo, because Yo is like the last one, because she goes and hangs out with Chika, because they go back to like the original spot from like the very first episode where Chika gets the inspiration to become a school idol. In that little area where there's like a Club Sega, because you can see the Sega logo. And they're like, yeah, this is where everything started and all that. And then they go to like the UTX building where the big screen is and basically talk about everything that kind of has like gone up to this point and how, you know, Chika still has like the paper with the 0 on it, and then how that's kind of like been their inspiration, and now this is their moment to like finally push past that and become the winners of Love Live.
And Riko just kind of like creeps up at one point. Yo's like, hey.
She sneaks out of like the corner and is like, hey, did you play the piano?
Yeah, it's so weird.
So like they hang out there, and then like we get like group shots of like the other respective years.
Wait. Chika litters.
Oh yeah, Chika litters because she holds the paper in the air and it just gets swept up by
Super
the wind.
Super windy.
And she's like, well, that's gone. Anyways.
Bye, 0.
We better meet up with everyone. So the third years meet up and they talk about like everything that's happened in their past, like, you know, and how this is their last show, what they're gonna do for the future. First years also do that, how they're all buds and everything. And then basically they all meet up, and after that we get the performance. Before that though, there is a shot of like early on, like in the day portion of this part, where you get to see like all of like the family members and everyone like on a bus arriving at the Tokyo Dome.
Shiitake.
Like, yeah, Shiitake's at home in a sweater and like has an
idol stick in its tail.
Yeah, it's real good.
Her tail. Sorry, I called it his. It's her tail.
And everyone's like real jazzed to be there to support Aqua and everything. So
yeah, I love that like the classmates are hanging out with like the moms.
It's real good.
Like, yeah, we're all fans. And like I think Saint Snow shows up at one point. It's good. Everybody's super, super stoked that they're all there.
So we get a performance of Water Blue New World.
Oh my god, these outfits.
That's their finale song. Also, the continuity of basically the openings are the Love Live performances, because the stage they're on is literally the stage from the opening.
Yep.
So there's that. And
So my question for that is like, do
Mhm.
they do multiple performances on the Love Live stage, or like how is
I would
that
like
like
assume so.
explained?
I don't know if they necessarily explain that because like usually like I think in the previous series as well it was just like one song that they
Hmm.
performed, but considering like it's down to like a handful of groups, I would assume it's like, hey, you're doing multiple songs, but I don't know. That's just my interpretation of it because it always seemed like the openings were like these are big performances, and what other place would there be big performances than like the Love Life finals?
Yeah, I mean they're huge stages. There's tons of people with light sticks,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it shows the actual stage. So it's the same. So I just didn't understand exactly
Yeah,
like
I don't think they really explain that. So
but the outfits on this one are my fave.
yeah, they're
I'm
real cool.
obsessed with them.
They do like the cool like I think three of them like just rip off part of like the skirt part and it's like, oh, we got more underneath.
Mm-hmm. Because three of them have long skirts at
Mm-hmm.
the beginning.
So yeah, that's the end of this episode where they get the performance, and then it's like, well, if you want to know if they win, tune in next time. It really should have had the Dragon Ball Z style of ending, like, does Aqua win Love Live? Will they survive? Find out next Dragon Ball Z.
Or, hear me out,
Okay.
roundabout to be continued.
Yes. Okay. That's also good.
You just like have the performance end and like you see like shots of them standing on the stage and you hear like the opening bits of roundabout. It'd be great.
I'd be into that.
I'd be into it too. The crossover we all need, Love Live and JoJo.
Man. Just like that GIF.
Hmm. That GIF had to be specifically made for the two of us.
It has to be.
Because I don't understand how else there would ever be a GIF of Joseph Joestar running from a floating Hanamura.
It's real good. It makes no sense.
No sense. It's so good. I love that GIF.
Well, next time
Are
we
there
will talk about the
notes or
finale.
anything?
What?
Are there any notes or anything
Oh
for
yeah,
this
yeah,
one?
yeah. We'll get to that here in a hot second, but yeah. Next time will be the finale, Our Own Radiance. Get ready to cry.
A lot.
A lot. But like you said, there are some notes. The pillow fight scene is a tribute to the episode No Upperclassmen Allowed. Yo's mom makes an appearance at 11 minutes 13 seconds. And
Have we not seen Yo's mom yet?
I don't think so.
Wow.
In the same scene, this also marks the first physical appearance of Rico's dad,
Whoa!
with the same pink glow stick that Rico's mom wields, despite being partially seen. Like, I don't think he's really, like, noticeable in that part.
Okay.
There's one error. The Kurosawa sister's mother only wields one red glow stick instead of having two, with one of them being magenta. Can't believe their mom is favoring one or the other.
She's picking favorites.
How rude.
So wait, which one's which?
I think Ruby's red and Daya's magenta.
Oh.
I want to say maybe
Get it together, Mom. Not my mom. My mom's got it together fine.
she doesn't have to pick between two.
Mm-mm. She likes us both equally.
Does this have like colors associated with?
Plus, neither of us are idols, so my mom doesn't carry on
Oh,
lights.
Ruby's magenta, so that'd be Daya's red.
Oh.
Ruby's just like you. She likes French fries and sweet potatoes.
I don't like sweet potatoes.
But she's just like you. She likes French fries.
I love French fries.
Okay. What else were we talking about? Oh, yeah, continuity notes. The Kurosawa sisters' mother, Hanamaru's grandmother, make a reappearance since their cameo debut in Sunshine. Although partially seen, Chica's father makes a reappearance, the one with the orange glow stick, on the bus's crowd. The same blue-haired young girl with low twin tails seen in First Step and Sunshine is also seen along with the bus crowd. In the same music room where Maki from the first series visits, in the original school, Rico plays the piano version of Omoi yo Hitotsu ni Nare, since aye, my friend, albeit slightly slower. And then this scene also counts as Rico's temporal return to Otonokuzaka since her post-transfer in I Wanna Shine. As previously seen in Tokyo,
Tokyo!
Yoshiko is standing on the table once more in the hotel.
and is unladylike apparently.
See, before she didn't have the third years to yell at her.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby attends the same shop that the members of Muse visit in the original series, the Idol shop. And then during the Water Blue New World segment, Chica does a pose similar to the little girl in It's Time to Fly. The little girl who did like the cool slide down the stair rail.
That girl.
That girl.
Awesome.
So,
also, it just makes me think of REO Speedwagon.
God. Fantastic.
This is why you're friends with me.
Yes, it is. That's 100% true. Well,
did they win?
We will find out next time on the season or the series finale, I guess I should say, of Love Live Sunshine.
It's our season finale of this show.
Yes.
God, it's weird that we have seasons.
It's true. But if you'd like more from us, go to seasonlanguagecheckup.com or scc.cool for past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Season Language Checkup and Season Language Checkup OVA, and columns and reviews as well. You can find more from AnneLadium at AnneLadium.com. She's got columns and reviews. And you can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/animecheckup. That's where Twitter happens. So join us next time as we say goodbye to Love Live Sunshine for a little bit and
cry a lot.
And say goodbye to season 2 of our podcast.
And we shine.
And we shine.